Greetings and welcome in, welcome back, Divine Infinite Light Beings. Ashe, feminine energy and masculine energy. Ashe, we are just going to. Well, the reason why we're here is because I was picking up on some energy yesterday. Spirit gave me some messages yesterday about, I don't know how many people are aware of. Okay. Spirit is saying the time that we are now, the day that we are living in now, in the present, the timeline that we are living on this earthly realm, we cannot underestimate anyone's um, evil intent. We cannot underestimate how far someone will go to destroy a life. We cannot underestimate how deep and dark somebody is willing to um, lower their standards or um, stoop below to hurt somebody. Ashe, that's for one. Ashe. And then we got to understand that the shit that we watch on TV, the shit that they present to us, um, well, Spirit is saying the shit that they present to us, like the people, these stars or whatever, who's supposed to be so demonic or whatever. That shit is false. These people, that's just to keep you in an uproar, to keep you scared, to keep you thinking one way, to keep you that way, whatever. They're not gonna show you what they really do. What they really do is behind the scenes of the demonic and um sick shit that they truly do, right? They'll let you see what these so-called entertainers are so-called doing just to keep you in some type of fear, but keep you in some type of trance and to program you in some type of way, right? But this shit is really going on in our today time in a bigger aspect of things that people don't even imagine, like the shit you be seeing on TV. That shit is real. That's why you shouldn't just kind of like really just throw yourself into those shows and those movies and shit. You have to analyze as you watch, Ashe, so you don't be drawn into that supplication of demonic entity bullshit, right? Because that's where this is what give motherfuckers ideas, and they get these ideas from motherfuckers, so you got to be aware of that as well. But Spirit is saying, don't be unwarranted about these people and these true demonic cults. Ashe, I picked up on some energy yesterday. I don't know why I did that, because no, I picked up on some energy yesterday that it was some Masonic energy had placed a spell over a woman to keep her from receiving love. Ashe, Ashe, and these, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be a fucking woman. Ashe, it doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man. Ashe, take the messages as they resonate for you. But this spell was placed over an energy to keep this energy from receiving pure and true agape um, currency. Ashe, within love. Ashe, and this was given to me yesterday on the download, and it brought me back to it brought me back to the time when I was dating a prospect of a Freemason. He wanted to be a Freemason. He was in the lineup to be a Freemason. He was doing all the rituals. He was doing all the, I don't know if he was even supposed to be telling me this shit. Well, he wasn't, because he said he wasn't supposed to be telling me. But it's not like I was running it back and I was taking it here and I was taking it there, right? We was working at the VA, and we knew, both of us knew a lot of people. He worked at night, I worked in the day, Ashe. And this is at the time where I was even seeing two people at one time. I was, well, not seeing two people. I was trying to make a decision between two people at one time. It was my son's father. He worked in the day with me, and then um, um, the one that transitioned, he worked at night, but we all worked at the hospitals. Like, we all knew each other because they was in the same what is that, in the same department, but one was in the day and one was at night, right? And so it was like a between which one was I going to be with, right? And so yeah, I was actually kicking in with both of them, right? Not not intimately, um just one intimately, but one trying to get to know the other, right? I was trying to get to know the other, which one was best, a best suit for me, right? Per se, right? And the one at night is the one that was being the prospect of the Freemason. And I was digging him. I was chilling with him. We was chilling. He was an older man, right? And he really wanted to be in this cult. I don't really think that he knew what he was asking for, right? But he was willing to do all that there was to be done to be a part of this because he wanted something bigger in life. Ashe, he thought that this was going to give it to him. So somebody out there could be thinking about going into an aspect and thinking that it's going to give you something in life, but Spirit is saying it's going to give you something that you don't want, right? And somebody could have already tapped into some kind of cult situation where they done got themselves into some shit that they don't want and wish that they had not tapped into it. Don't have to be the Freemason. It could have just been something that they dabbled into, dealing with different demonic spirits or whatever, not knowing that they were going to get themselves caught up within these demonic spirits and cannot get out of the energy of being with these demonic spirits. This shit is real. This shit is not false. That shit that they show you on TV that you be so excited for, you be thrilled to see, that shit is real. So don't be so thrilled to see real shit, Ashe, because this shit is real in real life, Ashe. I'm going to release all the negative energy and send it back to the sender. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of the death, and each and every given day we shall fear no evil. Ashe, we are divinely covered. Ashe, with the pure protection and heavy protection of our super spiritual natural love war team. And we thank our supernatural love spiritual war team and give much gratitude for divine coverings over our lives and all that is under our coverings over their lives as well. Ashe. um it is so, so it is, and so shall it be in this present day. Ashe, Ashe. And so he wanted to do all that he could do to get into this fucking this cult. Shit. He wasn't being the emperor that he was supposed to be, so somebody is not being the emperor that they somebody didn't want him to be an emperor, and somebody don't want somebody out there to be an empress or an emperor. That's why I picked up on that spell, right? But as I was saying, he was a prospect, and I knew that he was a prospect, and I was dating him. I was kind of in, leery, because after what he told me, because I didn't know too much about it, but I knew a little bit about it, and I was kind of leery, right? But on down the line, um, long story short, he came up dead with his head cut off because he did not know that he was a sacrifice for somebody else. Ashe, he wanted to be a prospect so bad. I don't know if it's because he was running his mouth. I don't know if it's because he was supposed to originally, but I'm getting the feeling that he was originally supposed to be the sacrifice, Ashe, and he ended up being the sacrifice. And when I thought about this in this AM, I just thank Spirit, because I could have been alongside this mug as a sacrifice. And I thought about that in this AM, like, my whole life was spared because I was alongside this nigga. We was kicking it tough. I was spending the night, all that. I would have my kids over there, all that. You being a divine infinite light being, you really have to look back on your life and see how many times you have been spared because of your motherfucking protection. And I had to just really go into that. Spirit took me there in this AM as to how fucking protected me and my children were at that time, being involved with a man that came up murdered with his head severed because he wanted to be in this cult. Took his life, took the opportunity of him being an emperor, what he wanted. And somebody out there wants to be an emperor or don't want someone to be an emperor. Ashe, and is thinking about sacrificing this emperor or this empress if they have not already tried to do it. Somebody has tried to sacrifice me several times, and it has not been prevailed because of the divine protection over my life. And I claim it, I feel it, I live it, I believe it, I faith it, I walk it. Ashe, and somebody needs to get into that energy because somebody wants to take you out. I'm not picking up on this message for no fucking reason. And somebody's been talking about this shit. Somebody's been talking about this shit and they want to take speedy action and movement. Ashe? They've been manifesting this shit. Oh my God. I was not trying to tap into no shit like this. The Knight of Swords. So this is a younger energy. Could be a younger energy, or they want to take a younger energy out. But this is the Swords energy. This is impulsive. Coming to do some shit impulsively. This frequency that we are listening to is destroy. Okay? It's your destiny to destroy enemies, plans, and envy. Cleanse evil, curses, in result, and harm completely in just 5 minutes. This is going all through my body, so I couldn't even get did it sound chopped? Because somebody want to chop. Confirmation, somebody want to chop. Whether it's physically, metaphorically, spiritually, somebody want to chop the divine infinite light being. And, oh my God, chopped several, come on now. Okay, it says destroy enemies, plans, and envy. Cleanse evil, curses, end result, and harm completely in just 5 minutes. Right? So that's what we are listening to. Mystic Aura. That is the station. But chopped several So somebody wants to sacrifice a divine infinite light being. And they could be they could be in the Freemasons, and they don't have to be. This could be somebody you know or somebody that knows you. Ashe. These cults are secret, so it could be in secret. Ashe. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? Oh, God. Okay. They want to sacrifice. It's been a discussion, is what Spirit is saying. Somebody might be flying to travel. Somebody has hired somebody out of state to fly in. They're going to travel them in to come sacrifice somebody. Whether it's through paperwork, whether it's through physical, whether it's through assets, whether it's through whatever demonic way that they could end or destroy somebody. This is the game. Not saying that Spirit is going to be done. These are divine infinite light beings, earth angels we are speaking of. So it's hard. It takes you cannot destroy a divine infinite light being. But this is the energy that is being picked up on because somebody wants to destroy an infinite light being. This could be your family member. This could be your lover. You could sleep with the enemy and not know it, Ashe. You could live with the enemy and not know it, Ashe. You could work with the enemy and not know it, Ashe. You could live in the community with the enemy and not know it, Ashe. What else? Family, friends, lovers, co-workers, strangers, neighbors. Ashe. This shit right here is blowing me back. It's blowing me. And I don't even got a dick, and it's blowing me. Seven of Cups. So, who somebody might have somebody in an illusion, and that whoever this person is in an illusion don't even know that they could be a sacrifice, or they didn't pull somebody was pulled into an illusion and tried to sacrifice you. That could be it too. Somebody don't know that it could be a young person that is in a young. Okay, the knight is a younger version, right? Caught up in illusions and don't know that they're about to be sacrificed, or they could have pulled, or someone. It's different scenarios. Both of these scenarios happen. Some younger person was pulled to sacrifice the divine collective. Confirmation. Confirmation. And who knows? Who know? Oh my God. As I'm picking up the energy, as I'm picking up the energy Spirit just gave me, I probably was supposed to be his sacrifice. And he didn't want to sacrifice me, so they sacrificed him. And this is happening in somebody else's life. Somebody was sent to sacrifice you, and they chose not to sacrifice you, so they're being sacrificed. Oh my fucking Spirit, come on now, Spirit. That's why we call on the protection. We are divinely protected. Oh my God. What the fuck? mm. I don't even know if I want to pick the cards back up. I don't even know if I want to even go even any further into this shit. Pure hands, pure heart, pure thought, pure intentions to come over me as I channel these divine, raw, and accurate, pure, true clarity for the divine collective. So if you've been feeling like somebody out to sacrifice you, or somebody out to hurt you, or this is your confirmation. If you've been feeling like leery around people, or strange around people, or your body been giving you the nudge, you've been getting dreams and visions, and you've been getting all kind of synchronicities to say these people ain't right. Oh, get away from these people because they ain't right. I don't care if it is family members. I don't care if it is been longtime friends, and people that got you jobs, and I don't care about none of that shit right now in this present moment. These messages are always past, present, and future, but right now we living in the motherfucking present, and we getting this work, and this work ain't no good. This work ain't no good. But you see, thank you, Spirit. You see how whoever this person is not looking towards you. That's why Spirit said, and that's why Spirit gave me that energy that I was supposed to be the sacrifice. And he couldn't sacrifice me, or one of my children. It's more than one. One of my children was supposed to be the sacrifice, or probably all of us, and he couldn't do this shit because we used to spend the night at his house. He never spent the night at our house. We spent the night at his house. No, my kids didn't spend the night. I took them there. I spent the night at his house. Confirmation. But anyways, this motherfucker is not looking at you, right? So whoever tried to sacrifice you is regretting it. Whoever was supposed to sacrifice you didn't do it. And now, either way, they're being sacrificed. Ooh. Mm. And whoever is doing it chose to do it. They had the choice to do it or not to do it. Just like he had the choice to do it or not to do it. And whoever this is in a higher position, is telling them, is the one that put them in these illusions to do it. They could have paid them to do it. For some of them, some of them got paid. Because remember, some of them flew out. Strangers flew out to come take you out. So no traces could be made. Yeah, I can't go. I can't. I can't do no more of this. I'm gonna send a hedge of protection. I'm sending out a hedge of protection over all the divine infinite light beings, family members, whoever you love. Just a hedge of protection, even if they're in a lower vibrational energy, because they don't know what they gotten themselves into and probably can't get out or want to get out. And I just heard they're refusing to let them out. Okay, I'm over this shit. Hedge of protection over the divine infinite and the loved ones. Ashe, Ashe.